A hidden panel in the well suddenly opened, and a man climbed out. A German soldier was just about to fetch water. As he threw his bucket down the well, the man quickly raised his gun and fired. The poor soldier was shot and fell into the water. The gunshot immediately drew the attention of nearby soldiers. One of them recklessly leaned over the well to look inside. The officer quickly pulled him back, then tossed a grenade down. But there was nothing at the bottom. The man had already vanished. After the kill, he had quietly escaped through an underground tunnel and returned to his room. From the window, he watched the German troops carefully. The Germans suspected that enemy fighters were hiding in the village, so they began preparing to retreat. But just then, the officer spotted a nearby Allied patrol passing outside the village. He quickly ordered a vehicle to drive out and request reinforcements. However, the moment the car drove onto the wooden bridge, it collapsed. An explosion followed. 2 soldiers were killed instantly. The man had planned ahead. He had loosened the bridge supports to stop the Germans from escaping. The Germans now believed they were completely surrounded. They shut the gates and braced for attack. But right then, one soldier turned around and saw the man standing inside a house. He jumped onto an armored car to try and shoot. But before he could take aim, the man shot him dead. Hearing the shot, the Germans rushed over and opened fire on the windows with machine guns. But the man was already gone, having slipped back into the secret tunnel. The Germans launched a full search of the castle, eventually discovering the entrance to the hidden passage. They gave chase, but the tunnel was full of traps. One wrong step could mean death. The man used this to his advantage, darting back and forth, avoiding capture. Even when the Germans brought in a flamethrower, he narrowly escaped each time. Eventually, he lost them completely and disappeared into another section of the tunnel. But just as he entered the new passage, he was spotted by a German soldier. The man was exhausted. To stay alert, he splashed cold water on his face. When he looked up, he saw a soldier standing right behind him. He immediately grabbed the rifle barrel and slammed the soldier against the wall, punching him over and over. As he fought, he remembered the faces of his wife and daughter, how they had died at the hands of the Germans. The rage took over. He beat the soldier to death. Just then, a group of resistance fighters happened to pass by. Hearing the noise, they came to check, but the man calmly told them there were no Germans left. As the resistance left the village, the Germans thought the area was safe. They quickly sent a soldier down the mountain to call for help, but what they didn't know was that the man had already seen everything.